Hey everyone, today I'd like to give you a quick introduction to my latest asset pack that is available on the Unreal Marketplace. It's called Real Neon Sign Creator. Real Neon Sign Creator will allow you to quickly, easily, and in excellent quality create a neon sign. Whether you need a neon sign for a pub or bar scene or a shop front window, an alleyway, or whether you're going for something more intense like a cyberpunk style scene, you're probably always going to need a neon sign somewhere, even if it's in the background or even for close-ups. So let me run you quickly through the features and functionality of this asset pack. So if I just hit stop here, grab this and move it out. So if you look down here in your details panel, you'll see up the top we have real neon sign text. That's obviously your text. So you can change that to whatever you want. It's easy, quick to change. Okay. Below that, you have your real neon sign mode. So you have on, flicker, flash, or off. I'm just going to step through these quickly, although they have tooltips. On is just straight on. Flicker is it'll choose a random character in your array of characters and it will flicker it on and off and just kind of give it a bit of movement. Flash is like Christmas tree lights, on, off with a delay. And then of course you have off as well. So if I just set this to flicker and then I hit play, you can see it's randomly selected G as its flickering character, and it's just flickering G on and off. I hit stop and jump back to the details. You'll notice right down the bottom here, you have a random flicker seed. So currently that seed is set at 17202, which is obviously selecting G. But if I want to copy that and then I want to try something else, say you have a lot of text, you could mix up the seed, hit play, and now it's selecting I as its random flicker character. So say I don't like that and I want to go back to my original configuration, you can just jump back, paste back in your seed, and G is selected again. This is not so kind of useful on such a small sign, but if you've got a lot of characters, then yeah, you might want to keep track of which seeds you're using. So you've also got the random flicker max on time. You can play around with that. That's kind of like the flicker speed. And you've also got the flash max on time. That's the delay in the flash turning on and off. So modes aside, let's jump back up to the character transformation. That just basically does what it says on the tin. You can adjust the character spacing. You can also space it in Y as well. If you want a vertical sign, you can do a combination of both. If you want like an offset diagonal sign, you've got your character scale in X and Y. You can only use this to a certain extent as it's basically just squeezing the meshes. But yeah, you can get some interesting effects. So let me just reset that. You've also got rotation on all three axes, so you can kind of lazy rotate it on the X. On the Y, you can kind of create interesting sign effects, 3D signs, and of course on the Z. Really depends what kind of sign you're creating and what kind of text you're using and how you want your characters aligned and whatnot, but you can create some interesting effects. Of course, you've got the color, which you can kind of play around with to your heart's content. You've got the amount of emissive boost. Okay, so say you've got some text that is not English text. It could be Japanese kanji, Chinese characters, Arabic characters, or you want to create some type of artwork or something in neon tubes that is outside of the regular alphabet. So if I hop over here, you can see there's also a neon spline line blueprint, which uses Unreal-based splines to create any artwork you want to complement your neon sign. You can create outlines like this, you can create underlines, you can create full-on artwork, and that has all the same features and functionality of the text. So you've still got your emissive boost, you've got your neon sign modes, you've got your flicker times and your flash times. Let me show you quickly. So you've got your BP neon sign creator spline line. You can just drop it in, set the billboard a bit smaller, and then if you click on the ends, they are just Unreal splines. So you can kind of rotate them and adjust them. You can do in any direction. They're neon, they are Unreal splines, so create to your heart's content. As I said, you can use them to create foreign characters, artwork, pretty much anything you want to create. So you're not limited to the English alphabet. So in terms of characters, you have alphanumerics and some symbol characters, and then anything beyond that, you can use the spline line. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you today, just a brief introduction to this asset. Hope you guys like it. Everything's loaded under the high detail profile, but you can reload them with the bulk property changing matrix. And yeah, hope you guys find it useful. Hope you can use it in your projects. If anyone uses it, shoot me a link. I'd love to have a look. That's all. Take it easy, guys. Thanks.